Okay, so out of those three questions, is there like one that you could do, or are you just stuck completely? Okay, so if we look at this question here, all right, we have a triangle, and the thing that well, actually, let's do B maybe first. So we've got a triangle. We know it's a right angle triangle because it says on the diagram. So therefore, we know we can use these ratios. So we've got a distance x, we've got a length 13 centimeters. We know we've got an angle of 37 degrees. Therefore, we know ratios to do with 37 degrees, right? So for instance, you got your calculator?
Yes.
Okay. So if you did, what's the sine of 37 degrees? No, you just put sine 37, press equals.
Okay. 0.57.
0.57. What's the cosine of?
0.60.
Sine 36. Okay. Right, 601. What's the cosine of 37?
37.
What's the tangent of 37?
0.75.
Okay. So what we know is with those ratios that sine is opposite over hypotenuse. So the opposite divided by the hypotenuse is equal to 0.601.
Yeah.
The cosine is adjacent divided by the hypotenuse is equal to 79. And TOA, tangent, opposite over adjacent equals 0.75. Okay, so we've got that information. Now what we look at then on the triangle is this is the hypotenuse because it's the longest side. This side with the x is the adjacent side because it makes the angle. All right. So the opposite side is always opposite the angle.
Okay, that's where I'm from.
All right.
Yeah.
So therefore, I then make a list. I do theta opposite adjacent hypotenuse. Theta we know is 37. The opposite side is I don't know and I don't want to know because adjacent is x and the hypotenuse is 13. That means that the ratio that I want is the one with the A and the H. So that's O and H and that's O and A. So this is the one I want.
How do you get the two? It's always like the one closest. Find the A and H.
Sorry, what's the question?
How did you know to cross out the?
Because it's got like the O, the opposite side.
Yeah.
It's not. I don't need it.
Yeah.
I'm not being asked to find it. That's the X.
Yeah.
And I've not got a number.
Oh, okay.
So I crossed out the O.
Yep.
Therefore, any ratios with O's in, they're not useful. So the ratio that I need is the cosine of 37 equals the adjacent side, which is x, divided by the 13.
Okay.
Now I know, because you've already told me, that cosine of 37 is 0.79 equals x divided by 13. So now I've just got to solve that equation.
Yes.
No. It's something divided by 13 equals that. So if I times by the 13, I get rid of the, and I get x equals 13 times 0.79.
Um,
10.27. And if I put that in, that sort of makes sense. 13, it's shorter than that, but it's roughly around the right sort of number.
Yeah. Perfect.
All right. So it's the same with this one. Now, A is a little bit different because with A, we have a triangle, but the thing we don't know is the angle, isn't it? So this is X. Can you tell me the other numbers?
Which one is it?
So the first one,
7.
so 7 there.
The one on the sheet is 7 and then 10 in the height.
Yeah, 7 and 10. Yeah, I've drawn it the wrong way round,
Yeah.
but you get the idea. All right, so I've got to find the X.
Yeah.
Same idea though. What I do is I write out my ratios, so, TOA. I have to decide which one I'm going to use. So I go, well, this is the hypotenuse. This is the,
They know the opposite.
that's the opposite. This is the adjacent.
Yeah.
So theta, opposite, adjacent, hypotenuse. Theta is the X. The opposite is the 7. The adjacent, I don't know and I don't care.
Yeah.
The hypotenuse is 10. Anything with an A in it, we cross out. We've got sine, so sine of X equals 7 over 10.
Yeah.
So X, well, when I want to know what the angle is, X degrees, I have to do the inverse sine
Yeah.
of 7 divided by 10.
How are you doing that?
So you will have a sin, cos, tan button,
Yeah.
and above them
Oh yeah.
there is a, yeah, so you press.
Yeah. Then 7. 44.4.
44.4.
Okay.
And that's makes sort of sense. That looks like a reasonable angle.
Yeah. Okay.